Hello, Callie.
Hey.
Everybody say hi, Callie.
Hi, Callie.
So, yeah, just wanted to show these. Those are great folds, actually. I wanted to show these two t-shirts so you guys can see some kind of higher end t-shirt sales as well. Neither one of these were on eBay. Both of them sold for us on Instagram, which is another big part of our business. So this Zelda t-shirt sold for $225, and then this anime t-shirt sold for $500. So
crazy.
Pretty expensive t-shirts, sold direct on Instagram, so no fees or anything like that on those. And yeah, and then here's all the eBay orders that went out today. Thank you, Callie, for shipping those.
Shoes, shoes, and more shoes.
Lots of shoes. And then speaking of shoes, the lovely Allison.
Don't look at me.
Allie's going through, this is a bunch of wholesale shoes that just came in for us. So we're going through that and sorting it into wholesale lots that we will resell on to other resellers where they can still make a decent profit.
Does it look like I know what I'm doing? Because I'm literally just trying to empty a box. Not doing anything.
I think it does, yes. But good brands in here. Obviously, you guys can see like Uggs and Doc Martens and Dansko and, you know, all that good stuff. So that is a big part of our business as well. This is, I would say, probably more than half now of our business is getting large wholesale orders like this in, breaking them up and then selling them in smaller amounts for a little bit of profit to other resellers. And then same thing over here. This is a ton of vintage t-shirts. All of these have already been lotted up. So again, just to give you an idea, these are already lotted up. We already have pictures of them. These will all be dropped as wholesale lots on our website. So all of these are ready to go onto our websites and all of them will be sold. And this is, like I said, at least half of our business now is wholesale coming in, breaking it down, and then it going out. All the boxes, or almost all the boxes, are packed up with shoes. So we do 27 pairs of shoes in each box. Really?
Taping right now, babe.
Really?
I'm taping. Stop trying to film when I'm taping.
Loudest taper in the game.
2 minutes.
I'm just gonna say, like,
Done.
well, you guys get it. Just boxes of shoes.
Shoes.
That's how hard Ryan's working right now.
What's he doing?
Boarding around.
Let's finish the video.
Okay.
Check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Bob Marley shirt.
Well,
How much? The person I bought this from just made an offer for the shirt on eBay and put a note saying, I missed that shirt.
Aww.
I declined it. I have it up for $250 right now. Yeah. It's cool. It's like
You want it, you gotta pay for it. That's expensive. That's a lot.
So a huge part of our business in 2020 has been buying out large collections of vintage t-shirts, 80s and 90s good quality t-shirts. And sometimes we'll sell them individually and sometimes we'll break them up and put them in wholesale lots so that other resellers have access to good inventory, because 2020 has been a weird year and we want people to have access to good, high quality vintage inventory. This is our other building. It's another 6,400 square feet of unfinished space. We haven't done anything with this yet, but it's just another building that gives us the room to expand if we want to do that in the future. So I've kind of shown you guys more about our business, right? But I really want this video to clarify that we're not just an eBay selling company. We have multiple revenue streams coming into our business, and I want to tell you all of the different revenue streams that the business has. And I'll break down what our projected revenue is for 2020 from each one of those streams. But I want to share those with you guys because I just want to say how important it is in reselling. Once you start running it like a business, once it's no longer a hobby and you're relying on it for income, I think it's really important to have a multifaceted business where you have these different revenue streams bringing you money every single month. So if one of them starts dying down, you can rely on a different revenue stream. So that's, you know, our focus when we've been growing our business, our focus has been, let's add an additional revenue stream, let's add an additional revenue stream. And now we have a bunch of them that are all generating income for us. So let me break down each one individually so you can get a better understanding of how our business is structured. So obviously eBay, we sell on eBay, we have multiple eBay stores, and on those stores, that's where we sell the individual items. So the stuff that we find at garage sales, the stuff that we find at thrift stores, some wholesale, if we get a wholesale item in that we think will be better on eBay selling individually, sometimes we'll do that as well. You'll have to excuse me too, guys, if I'm sweating. I wanted to film in this building, but it's not air conditioned, it's hot in here, so bear with me. No judgment. So eBay will generate about $150,000 in gross revenue for us in 2020. Next is Amazon. So Amazon, we don't focus on as much as we used to. So Amazon pretty much we only focus on in the fourth quarter of the year, and we used to put a lot more time and effort into Amazon, but now it doesn't really make sense because we're so focused on the other things that we're doing. So our Amazon account will probably only generate about $20,000 for 2020. The next big one is mentoring. Obviously we teach people how to do what we do, and we do charge for that service. And I know that's a question all the time. A lot of people are like, don't you make more money from mentoring than you do from selling online? And the answer is it has become a pretty lucrative side of our business. So with our mentoring, we have 4 to 5 classes per year, depending on how many people we want to take on. And on average, it generates around $150,000 of revenue into the business. So yes, we make money from doing mentoring. We don't make as much money because that's not our total focus. So we don't make as much money as some of these other like online gurus, but we try to focus on really teaching people good information that they can go out and use and make money. And we've mentored over 1,000 people now, and we have very good testimonials. You can go and look at some of them on our website. The next mentoring class we have will be at the end of this month. So signups will be at the end of August. And if you want to get an email to join that class, we only take on 75 people at a time. You could just go to our website and enter your email address and you'll get an email. But yes, we make money from mentoring, and in 2020 we'll do about $150,000 through mentoring. Next is wholesale. So wholesale is the biggest portion of our business for 2020. We weren't as focused on it in 2019, but because of everything going on in 2020, it's become a huge part of our business because people need product and they're not able to source as much. So wholesale for us consists of selling to our students who are part of our mentoring group, and then also selling vintage on our VTG Roots, vintageroots.com website. So we do vintage drops on our website, and then we sell wholesale lots to our students as well. So the wholesale side of things will generate right around $350,000 of gross revenue into the company in 2020. And keep that in mind as I'm talking about these numbers. I'll explain it again at the end, but I'm letting you know the gross numbers. These are not net revenue numbers. This is total revenue coming into the business. Next is YouTube. You guys are watching this video, you probably noticed that there were ads on this video. We get paid from YouTube for making these videos and putting ads on our YouTube videos. So over the past 12 months, just through YouTube ad revenue, we've done about $70,000 in revenue into the company. So I think that'll be about the same for 2020. We may grow a little bit, I'm not totally sure, but around $70,000 a year. The next stream of income is affiliate revenue. So that's like if someone wants to sponsor one of our YouTube videos, if we like the company and they want to sponsor it, sometimes we'll work with companies and they'll pay us a flat amount to mention them in a video. That, and then also we'll link our Amazon supplies in all of our YouTube videos, and those are also like affiliate links where we get a little bit of money back. Affiliate revenue is not a huge focus for us. I know a lot of YouTubers, like that's a huge part of their income, but for us it's just working with companies that reach out to us and putting those links in. So affiliate revenue makes up about $15,000 a year in revenue for us. And then lastly, outside sales. So those are all the sales that we do off platform. So not on eBay, not on Amazon, more on like Instagram, like direct to people on Instagram. We'll post a vintage t-shirt, someone will reach out to us and we'll sell it directly to them on Instagram. And then sometimes also doing like local sales or doing like local meetups, and here's a computer for $500 that we paid a couple $100 for, stuff like that. So if you take all those different streams of income and you add them together, the total estimated gross revenue for 2020 for our business should be around $800,000. So with all that being said, I just want to go through a few things to consider, because we see these big numbers being thrown around all the time by these like internet gurus saying I made $2 million last year online. And I just want to make sure you guys are like fully aware of all the costs associated with making that amount of money. So a few things to consider. Again, I talked about gross revenue. That is not net revenue. So that $800,000, you have to look at it and go, okay, well, how much money did they actually make after their cost of goods and their other expenses? So I'm not going to say exactly what the number is, because again, we're talking about 2020. We're still halfway through the year. Who knows what's going to happen throughout the year, but you can get an understanding. If you take $800,000 and say you multiply that by 40%, 30%, you can do the math. Another thing to consider, it's not a one-man show. There's 5 of us working in the business. 4 of us are full-time. So this revenue coming in, we have to pay people, including ourselves, because we have personal expenses and bills as well. So we do have employees, we do have to pay people out. That's all part of it as well. Another thing to consider, we pay taxes. You have to pay taxes. We're lucky because we have a good CPA, but even so, we still have a large tax bill every single year. So yes, we pay taxes. We pay taxes on everything that comes in after we deduct expenses and our CPA does his magic. But yes, we pay taxes. On that same note, I have reached out to a really, really good CPA, and we're gonna be bringing him onto our YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and look out for that. We're gonna bring him on, ask him a bunch of questions for you guys, because really you should be getting your tax advice from a CPA, not from a reseller. So we're gonna bring him on. He's the expert. He'll be able to answer all your questions. Okay, and then lastly, we have other expenses as well, right? We have a mortgage, we have insurance, we have utilities, again, we have employee pay. There's a lot of other little expenses. So all I'm trying to say is when you see these large numbers, because I can go around and say, hey, we're gonna make $800,000 this year, right? And that sounds like a really good number when you don't know everything else that goes into the business. I'm not saying that we're not making good money. Very, very happy with where we are in our business. We live a nice, comfortable life, and we're able to provide a good income for other people as well. But I just want you guys to realize that when you see those extravagant numbers, especially in these YouTube ads that are like, make $1 million on Amazon, this is how I did it overnight. It's not true. There's other things involved. They probably spent $900,000 to make $100,000. So just keep that in mind, guys. I don't want you to think that it's not attainable to do what we do, because it is. It just takes a lot of work and effort and a capital. It takes a lot of capital as well. We have to put out a lot of money, spend a lot of money to make a decent amount of money. And again, that's not for everybody. You don't have to do this. I just wanted to share with you guys and be fully transparent with our business so you know where we're coming from, and you know when we teach you something on YouTube, you know that we're actually out here doing it ourselves, and we're fully committed to showing you guys how to do it the right way. So anyway, guys, I am sweating to death. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's just a little dive into our daily lives, really. This is what we do every single day. So thank you for watching. Please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button on the video, or the thumbs down if you hated it. Just let me know either way. Did you like this video or not? And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Ralli Roots. Peace out, everybody. Bye.
Look at that. Look at that boat out. How does it go, Cal? How does it go?